Hello, welcome back to Elden Ring. It's me, Prustian,
Cold Run.
and I am continuing my quest to find this wondrous flask, which means finding a church north of the Mistwood where you cross a bridge and then go up an animal trail. And I was so sure it was going to be this, and it was not. So now I'm reconsidering. I want to check this out. It doesn't seem right because this isn't an animal trail, but it's a building. But I realized maybe this is a trail, conceivably, and I wanted to check that out. So that's where I'm going. And I'm also noticed that these were oh,
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the True Order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh,
maybe.
grant me succor.
Does it involve me fighting all of these dudes? I'm getting there. You are not what I want. Okay. I think I've seen before that this is difficult from horseback to hit people with arc. Yeah, it
Because
goes.
you're high up, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm high up. Okay. But fighting them not on horseback seems. Whoops. But this is, I think, kind of what this was made for. Okay. No hit. Oh no. Well, they'll go down easy. Okay. Alright, now I'm getting kind of set up. Oh, I didn't hit the
curse of the lock-on.
The lock-on. Okay. Let's see if I can go rescue this guy. I hope I haven't killed him by being far away. You know?
Yeah.
Like if I needed to do it fast. Okay, good. That's good.
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height.
I am very interested in rescuing the great Kennethite.
Repudiator of the false. Grant me succor.
Oh! Didn't see you. Oh, tiny
That's
hell.
the sliver of HP.
Oh, that gave me my stuff back.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the True Order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Grant me succor.
I'm gonna use these just in case this guy gives me stuff back. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I bet you put that on your armaments to give them magic damage. Okay. I hear you. I
So
thought
you have to
you
find a random merchant in Weeping Peninsula, get the right emote.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height.
Okay, is he above it? Maybe he is above it and I didn't have to fight these guys at all.
You didn't have to, but you got to.
Oh, yep. I was coming here anyways. Oh my god. Yes, yes, I've heard it.
To lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but
Oh, am I not good enough?
no, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite
Oh, I see.
appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the True Order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave.
There's a
Young
ruler of
tarnished.
Limgrave.
I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
Hmm.
What are you
Okay.
waiting for? A kiss goodbye? My
I-
fort lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. Take it back for me.
Yeah, chop chop.
Oh, I see. You wish to know the reward?
Yes.
Fret not. The great Kenneth Height is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retrieval.
I'm sure that's true.
Yes. Now, allow me to furnish you with a little advice. I would take great care to avoid Godric's tarnished hunts were I in your shoes. That depraved lot are obsessed with sacrificing tarnished like you for the sake of grafting. Honestly, Godric's nothing more than a jumped-up country bumpkin. Lord? Oh, don't make me laugh. First, he hid himself amongst the womenfolk to flee the capital, then hid from Radahn in that castle. Then he insulted Melania, lost to her in battle, only to lick her boots rather than die like a man. Has he no shame, the big girl's blouse? And to think, he's the blood of Godfrey, last of the golden lineage. Though you almost wouldn't know it to look at him. Yeah, I almost feel sorry for the chap the more I think of it.
Wow, I was not expecting exposition dump on Godric.
No.
But, well then.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah. Not from this extra dramatic
Oh my god.
noble.
I know he says, like, Kenneth Height, but the fact that his name is Kenneth makes me think of, like, Kenneth Branagh, like, doing a bit as an actor.
Mm.
So, okay.
He's kind of nice. Even though you're a tarnish, he's letting you help him.
Yeah, that's great of him. I'm about to go risk my life, probably lose my life several times. And he's like, well, I suppose. If I must. I'll still do it, though. Because storming castles is fun.
Yeah,
if I've
because you
learned
might get a
anything.
feast. He's known for his
Oh,
largesse, if he says so himself.
that's right. Well, there's a big-ass troll. Who has not seen me, so... we'll just skirt on by. Again, I don't think this is the church, but it seems to be a church. Maybe the directions are wrong. Third Church of Marika. Is that the one I'm looking for?
It is.
Oh my god. Jesus. I was like trying to find like the sneaky thing. It's like, no, it's right here. It's just right here on the main friggin' path.
I guess this is the animal trail. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's an outdated map they need to update.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to talk to Melina.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you? Very
Absolutely.
well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance. Shall I turn your runes to strength?
I don't know how helpful that is, though.
For but a moment.
I guess
Yeah,
there's some people... Okay, I didn't know if I had enough. It's kind of nice to get the handshake.
Yeah.
A handshake of leveling. Thank you.
So Queen Marika divested her lord's runes, or her lord's...
Of
I
grace.
didn't even catch all that. Yeah, her
Of
lord's...
grace,
and lord's
which meant
fruits of grace.
their eyes dimmed. Ooh. Sacred tear. Their eyes dimmed and they had to leave and die somewhere else. Okay. The Flask of Wondrous Physick. Here it is. You can find crystal tears at the base of minor air trees and elsewhere throughout the lands between. At sites of grace, you can mix 2 crystal tears in the Flask of Wondrous Physick. This will allow you to create elixirs with various custom effects. That's cool. I got a crimson tear. So the tears show up here. Or stores half of total HP in mixed physick. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, so there are probably like guides and stuff for like the best uses. And I'm gonna try not to stress that. But I'm also a little bit like, oh god, I don't want to. The question is, do I use it up?
No, you do not.
Okay,
You
so
can freely mix them and freely like change them around.
Okay, I like that.
And I don't think when it says custom, I don't think it's like if you mix the strength with healing, then all of a sudden you get the one that does holy damage. Like I don't think it's something like that. I think it's just like if you mix strength with healing, you get something that gives you strength and heals you.
Yeah, so this negates damage and restores HP. Seems like it'd be pretty good in a boss fight, for example. Okay. Now how do I mix them? I just do that?
Yeah, I think they're now mixed because this is the flask should be in your inventory as a tool, I think.
Okay. Oh, and I need to look at the other thing too. Sure. A relic of the Physick chemist, priest of the Erd Tree, harnesses the powers of crystal tears, which only form after the passage of many moons. Various special effects are bestowed upon the drinker, dependent upon the specific mixture of crystal tears. Rest at a site of grace to replenish. Okay, so once per rest, I can use this.
Yes.
Okay. Basins are placed at the feet of minor Erd trees or at the lands between in order to collect their crystallized tears. And I also saw this, which does exactly what I thought it would. Look how cool it looks. That looks really cool. Okay, so I would have to equip it if I wanted to. So maybe,
but you can put it. This is something you could put as like actual equipment, like the same way you put your what do you call it? The crimson and the
but you only get one use of it, right?
Yes, so you get one use of it and it replenishes each time you
put it there anyways.
Oh,
it did that automatically. Okay, so that makes sense then. Cool. And then I just have to remember what it does.
Right.
Well, in a pinch, it does something good. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will come back and explore some of these other areas later because I have a Hound Knight to confront, at least.
You do. Someone who's apparently a traitor.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe that's why he's in the jail. Man, it's been a while now since I've done this the first time, so I don't remember much of what I learned the first time, so we'll see how it goes. I know I can't bring in a summons. I remember that.
Is there anything else around this around the thing now before you enter?
Like worms? Oh, do you think that the hound guy is gonna be here?
I wonder.
He's not. His NPC thing's not here.
Yeah. Okay.
It's still over there.
I wasn't sure if he. Yeah, so he's still hanging out there. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna start with the phalanx, and then I'm gonna use arc again, because that was really doing pretty well.
Oh.
What?
To your right.
Which way is right? Oh! Ah ha ha ha! Alright, well, I'm gonna try without him to begin with. And then if I get super duper frustrated, oh, that went off too soon. Okay. All
was a
right.
test.
Yeah, that was
Just making sure you're still there.
I was honestly, I was a little discombobulated because the thingies attacked before he really fully materialized, so he didn't take much damage from it. So I'm not going to
Yeah, I
bother
think
with
it just
that then.
missed him.
Yeah.
You got an audience. All those eyeballs.
Yeah.
It's what?
It's slightly tempting to see if I can get to pull up this dude, but I want to see what I can do. I want to see what I can do. Okay, I can get hit a couple times in a row. Running away. Come here. I mean, if you're gonna get caught in trees. Don't even.
Oh my god.
If it ends up like this, I'm just gonna
celebrate. Oh
yeah.
nope.
He's out. Oh, come on. Ah, fuck. I thought I was out of range. Don't run at me. I want to run away and take my meds. Gosh, the way he just closes that distance.
Yeah.
I am not doing so hot. I'm gonna eat this. And restore this.
It was a useful shield.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, shield.
Oh yeah.
No, 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 no. I have such a hard time keeping track of where I am in this arena.
Yeah, like woods, but not. It lacks the openness of actual woods.
Yeah. I'm trying Pebble. Oh, fuck. Because Pebble
Nice
does
job.
more.
And it tracked there. It did some tracking there.
It did. And I did it without the summon, which I would have done, I think, if it had taken me a few more tries, but whew. Yeah, Arc is nice because it kind of hits them a little more, but Pebble does more damage. So I was like, I think I can do it, and I did. Oh, hello.
Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize.
Nice. Thanks.
Oh yes. I should say, if you venture north to Rea Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon.
Ooh, this means I get to go to Rea Lucaria.
Chit chat for now. It's time we parted ways.
All right. I think I knew
Nice
that.
job.
Didn't I know that it would be across the bridge?
Yeah,
she
the
told
finger
me that.
crone.
That's right. I forgot. Hey, awesome though. Got that marked off my list.
Yeah.
Very satisfying.
I can check this off.
Yeah. And now there's Blaidd. Nice. Oh, that was good. That was really good. Oh, and I got a thing from him. A sword.
Ah, yeah, the weapon of some kind.
Oh,
right?
and there was a talisman. The axe talisman that I got. This was from the castle, I think. The lord who led the long march bore an axe, and his loyal warriors honored him by wielding axes of their own, making them very effective at dealing decisive blows. Sure.
Enhances charge it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this noble slender sword, somebody mentioned in the comments, was apparently a really rare drop, and I got one, which is pretty cool to me.
Yeah, that was neat to hear. Thank you, Winston, for that.
Right? Okay. What did I just get from him? Some kind of the Bloodhound's Fang.
Nice.
There we go. Curved greatsword with gently undulated blade wielded by Bloodhound Knights. A fearsome blade capable of brutal airborne attacks. Ooh, unique skill, Bloodhorn's Finesse. Slash upwards with the Bloodhound's Fang, using the momentum of the strike to perform a backward somersault and gain some distance from foes. Follow up with a strong attack to perform the Bloodhound's Step Attack. Wow.
Seems high on the list of things you're unlikely to use on this playthrough.
Absolutely, but that's pretty cool. It gives you, like, some of his moveset. That's really neat. Okay, wow. Awesome. Well, I have done the two things that I wanted to do, and now I get to think of a third thing to do.
Now, there were two other bosses that are on your... Now, so there's, in addition to just kind of going back to Eastern Limgrave, there were two other bosses in Western Limgrave at some point, which were the Flying Dragon Agheel and the Tree Sentinel. But, again, they'll be there for you whenever.
I'm kind of tempted to go run up against this dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually really am. This is probably I'll go here. Because I didn't really engage with it at the beginning, kind of for obvious and probably good reasons. But
yeah,
I'm stronger now. I can see how badly it fucks me up. Before I do that, I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna give myself some more vigor.
Oh, you asked in the last one about glintstone stars. And so between videos, I did check just if there's a use case for it, or if why ever anyone would ever use it.
Right.
And apparently it has I don't know if it's just when you charge it up, but apparently the stars have good tracking against like steppy or evasive enemies. But I don't know if that's true or not. That was what I saw.
That might be worth the next time I'm up against. Okay, it keeps the thing that the Wondrous Physick I had already set, so that's good to know.
Yeah.
That was useful. That was really good. I don't know if I would have... Yeah, I don't know if I would have beat him without that boost that I got from it. Not on that run, anyways. Okay.
And it's just like even at the very least, it's like an extra like mini flask, like Crimson Flask. Even
exactly.
It can be at least.
Yeah. Oh. Crab eggs. Oh no. No. Hubris. No, I want those ashes. No, fucking firefly. Fuck. Okay, well, that is happening.
Oh, are they fighting each other?
Maybe.
No.
Oh no! Not enough. They're mostly just fighting me. Ah! Don't do that. Oh my god. Jesus. Alright.
You got crabbed.
I did. Okay, all right. I deserve that because I ran in after the shiny thing. And now I
They do
know.
tend to be like traps in some way. It's not all of them, but some of them will try to roll into
Right?
danger or.
Okay. This time, I'm prepared. I'm gonna kill this one first.
I was 100% sure that your phalanx would hit the sheep.
Oh no. Yeah, that would be bad. Okay, let's bring up the phalanx again. Get back on Pebble. Okay. Okay, I got the ashes.
And your runes are still out there.
Oh, shit. You're right. Although, it's not very many.
I thought it was like 4,000 or something.
No, it's like 400 because
you just leveled up. Oh, yeah. Whew.
Although I don't even remember the last time I remembered to use the ashes on my sword.
Yeah, as a sorcerer, there's probably better uses for...
Yeah, I just forget. It was unsheath. Grants keen affinity. Skill of swordsman from the land of reeds. Sheath blade, holding it at the hip in a composed stance. Follow up with a normal or strong attack. Oh, this is like what the Uchigata had. Yeah, use one katana. Yeah, that's a katana ability. I can call it already. The thing that's going to get me killed in this fight against this dragon is going to be targeting some goddamn dragonfly.
That sounds not unreasonable, or not unlikely. It sounds very unreasonable, but it does sound likely.
Right. It's like that shouldn't be the thing that kills you in a fight against a dragon, but I just have a feeling.
I guess the in-game lore of it maybe is that your character is just afflicted with like devastating ADHD, and is just like distracted by everything.
Everything. Okay, I don't know yet which spirit is going to be best, so I will start with Aurelia. And we'll see how that goes. Do you think I should do this on Torrent?
I'm not sure if it's rhetorical or not.
I don't know. I'm gonna try it on Torrent. I haven't even hit him yet.
Just the range is...
There we go. Yeah.
Definitely doing damage.
Aurelia's got their attention for the moment. I almost feel bad killing a dragon.
Are you locked on?
No. Forgot.
Okay.
Thank you. That was a lot of waste of FP. Oh no, Aurelia.
Yeah.
Shit, now he's gonna look at me. Nope. Nope. While you're busy with that. Okay, I'm gonna have to use better use of my FP or I'm gonna run out.
Yeah, the distance is tough to gauge with such a big enemy like this.
Right? Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, Torrent is the right approach. It's true. Oh. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay. Walk on. No, no, Torrent, no, I'm so sorry. I should probably feed him some raisins. Come on. It's not doing it.
It might be full.
Oh,
might be full.
I forgot. It's the wrong button because I changed it. I had that problem before. Okay.
I don't know that there's a good way to see what Torrent's health is at.
Yeah, I don't know either, but... Yeah, my FP though is having some problems hitting all those spells.
Hmm.
You know what? He's killed all the dragonflies for me. Swamp pigs, maybe.
Agheel is an ally.
That's right. God, it just, like, by the time I get the magic off... Shit, yeah, I'm gonna run out of magic and then I'm gonna be slightly screwed. Don't go up there!
He's getting you a lot of incidental runes.
He is. It's great. It's nice of him. I need to get closer. Don't eat me. Okay, this is like all of my stuff.
Oh, that... I don't know, was it always a full flask? But one flask restores all your FP. That's
yeah, because
really
I
nice.
put those sacred tears into it.
Yeah.
No, don't. Oh.
At least you have a lot of room to play with here.
I do. That's what's really nice. Nice big arena. But like, oh man.
Nice job. One shot of Proustian.
A great enemy. Nice. Dragonheart. A draconic a new draconic ability, which I can't use, but that's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, I feel like he didn't have that many attacks. Like, he could hit me with the fire, but the fire was relatively easy to avoid on Torrent.
Yeah, Torrent was definitely the right way to go for that.
And he could kind of stomp, but not as much as I was expecting. I was expecting more, like, direct stomp attacks, but really getting up behind him and getting right on his leg was how I dealt the most consistent damage, so. Awesome. Well, that's that guy down.
Yeah. Proustian's Limgrave Revenge Tour is underway.
I know, right? I mean, I guess there's always the tree sentinel.
There is.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm unconvinced that this one will go very well, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna go back to the wolves, though. They do a pretty good job, unless I try the demi-humans.
So there is something I can remind you of for that you discovered one of the prior times, which may help with the demi-humans too, is that I think they're better even if you take them out at night. Because they get those red eyes.
So? Okay, I mean, I'll try it. I'm a little concerned about... I guess the visibility is still pretty good even at night. For me, like, I don't want to, like, run into trees and stuff. I don't know. But it's a twilight because of the Erd tree.
Yeah. Good. I mean, I have no idea what being feral what the red eyes actually do for them. Whether they're faster or whether they just hit like 2% harder or something.
Right. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. No, I want to take one of I want to be full up. I know it's kind of a waste, but...
And Agheel is probably a pretty good warm-up for this, just because you get Torrent practice with him.
Right? And then we're going to try Pebble for the damage, and if we struggle, we'll switch Dark. Too far back. Where are my demi-humans? Huh? Oh, they're not up here yet. They're slow. Okay, let's learn from the Leonine guy. Yeah, and lead my dude. They might be too slow, like the humans were, or the nobles. He's pretty much ignoring them.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. If I can kind of get him in one spot. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be the way to go. The wolves are so much faster. Oof. But there are more of them. They're lasting longer. Oh. Okay. You asked before when I fought the Tree Sentinel, like when is the best time for me to attack?
Yeah.
And I think the answer is when he's distracted by dudes. Remains always a good option, and I'm better at taking advantage of that now than I used to be.
Yeah, I 100% agree there.
Ugh. Okay. Where is he? Yeah, that saved my butt that time, but... Okay, so now there's no more of them. Okay, I've got no more health items. Shit. He just comes up and gets me with that, and I'm not, like, expecting it every time. Oh.
Yeah, it's a big range on that. That was a good first attempt.
Right? Felt a lot better.
And so you're thinking wolves or Aurelia?
We're sticking with these guys. I'm not sure. I'm going to try wolves again. Whoops, I didn't mean to rest. I'm going to try the wolves again. Actually... I might swing this way towards health. I want to see how that goes. I just get hit so much, but then I don't want to run out of the FP. Shoot, I have no idea how many runes I had.
I think you had 5. I think it's probably around 5,700 is my guess.
Okay.
Because I know you got 5,000 from Agheel, and I think you had like some less than 1,000 going into that fight.
Okay. I am going to see if I can pick them up and go spend them before I fight him again. It just makes me so nervous.
Yeah.
When... I have a lot of runes at stake, and I'm not good at remembering to pick them up. Yeah. And I'm gonna put more into Vigor. I feel like I've maybe been neglecting it a little bit, Vigor in mind, but I want it to be, I don't know. They all seem important.
They are, yes. Yep.
So, okay.
Which is nice, because that means that you can't go wrong.
This is true. Yeah, I'm gonna try the wolves again, and we'll see. The wolves are fast. Their main advantage is, as I recall, is that they actually are good at keeping up.
Yeah.
And, they aren't too much FP, so I'm not gonna use, okay, we'll stick with Pebble. I'm just gonna try to back magic this guy. Oh, how did that go wild? Nope. As soon as I committed to it, I saw him coming. Sorry, Torrent.
It's tough because I know those last two pebbles like went past him as he ran through them.
Right? It's like, god damn, like, maybe I should go back to Arc. The demi-humans lasted longer. What was I doing there?
That was really nice.
Thought he was aiming those at me. He wasn't, he was killing my wolf. Okay. There, it shows Torrent's health bar once I've given him the raisins.
And it shows him as soon as he gets hit, like it briefly shows up.
Oh, that's good to know. Maybe I should have left my allocation. Mostly because he's hitting Torrent instead of me, which, sorry Torrent, is kind of good.
Yeah, Torrent's a good tank. You have unlimited Torrent health potions. Only 3 for yourself.
Essentially.
4 for yourself.
Why can't I use my... There it is. It's like it wouldn't let me use my staff. Oh. You got me there.
That was really at the edge.
Oh, okay. Okay. How did that go past him? Oh no. He tossed me up in the air like a rag doll.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna try the demi-humans again. There were more of them. They weren't as fast, but if I can lead him to them.
I wonder if stars would be useful on this fight. If they
That
do
is a
actually track,
thought.
which I'm still sus of.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to my reallocation, make it balanced again.
Because the first 2 attempts here have been both. He's gotten down to like 20% each time.
Right? And I'm not as panicky, Like, I feel like the first time I did this and fought against him, I was stressed out every time. And now I feel a lot more calm about it, even if it's like, oh, damn, I got hit or whatever. I don't know. I just feel so much more comfortable on Torrent.
And it shows in the types of misses that you had. Because, like, before, in your first attempts at, like, when you first met him, when you were missing with spells, it was because you were, like, way too far away and they just weren't getting close. Here you're like at the right distance for them to hit. They just go a little bit off because he's
a jerk
evasive or something. Because he's a jerk, But like, you're kind of staying closer to him and kind of comfortable with when you're safe versus not safe.
Yeah. But no, don't summon them to the beyond. Nope. Because I'm hitting the wrong button.
Oh.
Summon horse. There we go. All right, guys. We're in this together. You're absolutely not here as cannon fodder.
Regular General Patton, you are.
Okay. Oh, yeah, my runes. My 3 runes. So they're still on the ground because I didn't hit the button right. Okay, come back here to my dudes. I hate getting hit like that. It's so frustrating. Okay. I don't know why these are missing. He's not moving that much. It's like, this is supposed to track. Okay, I'm gonna try stars. He just went out of range that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they definitely tracked there. They like circled back around to hit him.
Okay, I will try to use stars from the beginning. Because there were like 4 in a row where he just moved half an inch to the left and it totally whiffed. Like,
I have to imagine some kind of mounted combat. Not bug necessarily, but like...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna keep resting until morning. Just in case, until nightfall, I mean, just in case it really does matter. Because it seems to be each fight. It's like once the fight's over, it's the next morning. Okay.
Which really annoys me because if you're trying night bosses a lot, it means you have to keep resting between things, which is pretty annoying.
That makes sense.
Maybe it's to let you get your runes more easily against night bosses, I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Well, I don't have any runes left to get because I dropped that 173 or whatever I had, so...
Is Glintstone Stars one of the chargeable ones, or is it like the one-size-fits-all type one?
I think it's one-size-fits-all.
Okay.
I'll hold the button down. Oh, maybe? Okay, coming to my dudes. Get annoyed by my dudes. Oh, eat my flask. He's like, wait, I know how to kill this person. I just have to fucking run up and hit them. Yeah, you're very good at that. Congratulations. Oh no!
They're avenging you.
Yeah, that was good of them. Shoot, the first couple went so well, and now I'm like fucking it up all over the place.
Did you want to give it a counter, take a break or something?
Well, we are at 52 minutes, so I think I may actually just have to call it here. Okay. And then at the beginning next time, I'll decide if I want to keep trying against this guy or come back again later. We'll see. So, I mean, I am...
Decide whether to keep horsing around.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
I am heartened that I had a couple of better runs and that overall I feel better. I just, yeah, I think I need to not try too many times in a row with this guy. Like, my first attempts are always the best, and then I get into my own head or whatever. So, yeah. Okay, well, this was really fun though. I at least got couple big bosses. Feel good about that. And we will get this guy sometime. So, all right, we'll catch y'all the next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And wait. Ah.
Hey!